Wacky Media Entertainment. Run it.
Would I like everybody say free family?
Free family!
Please?
Free family!
Okay. And thanks. That's my bro. Leroy Russell?
Yeah,
I don't know where I was.
Come on,
Get that you got fucking road.
No!
Get my bro on the road.
Yeah.
Yes, my people. Big up on yourself. Wacky Media Entertainment. So we will talk about family, you know. I used to tell you, my people, free the boss. Long time. It's been a long time. I don't know why they're doing these things now. All them things I go so. Freedom is a must. Big up yourself. Alright. Don't know them can't hold on the GAZA part of it. Alright, coming from Western Bureau. Controversial dancehall star Tamale Sparta was among dozens of men who were released from custody on Monday as the island states of emergency SOE officially ended. Paving the way for today's nomination day exercise, Prime Minister Andrew Holness had made it clear that a general election would not take place with SOEs in place. The election will take place on September 3rd. Last weekend, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang indicated that all persons held under SOEs be charged or released before nomination day. In St. James, where several men aligned to the flankers-based Uptown Sparta gang were being held, the parish's commanding officer, Superintendent Vernon Ellis, confirmed the release of Tamale Sparta, while noting that other alleged gangsters have been slapped with criminal charges. Free up the boss, man. Yo, man, I tell you, say, yo, real superstar entertainer represent Jamaica. And them just say, yo, no matter what them do, them nah stop try for the artists, them. But no say, boss, nah do no dub play for none of them. You see what I'm saying? Alright. In Hanover and Westmoreland, which were blanketed under a tri-parish SOE with St. James, a number of men with criminal complaints against them were charged and remanded. Some detainees in Westmoreland were released as key forensic evidence needed to charge them was not in yet in hands of the police. A number of persons would have been charged over the course of the weekend, and some them we had to release. Superintendent Robert Garden, the commanding officer for Westmoreland, told the Gleaner on Monday a number of these detainees would have been charged if DNA testing results had returned in time before the lifting of the SOE. But unfortunately, they have not arrived, so by law, we had to release these men. Gordon said that the Westmoreland police no longer had any detainees in lockup who were held under the SOE. Yeah, man, so SOE and election can't work. So, them say by law, charge or lift up. You see me I say? So, them have to let go the artists and stop hold on for the boss. You see me I say? Because right now, the amount of business and money and everything and time they has to do and tarnish of name and all kind of these things. And you see me I say? Yeah, man, I'm have to deal with the entertainer, them, you know, man. A superstar, you know, man, we represent the same country, you know. We represent the same music. We're not used to do the thing, we have to just, you see me I say, stop trying to tarnish the stardom name. Alright. We'll move on now for the next part of the story. Lambert Johnson, president of the Cornwall Bar Association, who was vocal in demanding that the detainees who were not charged be released without delay, told the Gleaner on Monday that he was reliably informed that the process was going well. I am aware of an order given by the Police High Command directing all the commanding officers across the parishes currently under SOEs that by 4 p.m. they are to release all persons being held under the SOEs if they have not been criminally charged, said Johnson. Johnson also said that detainees who were picked up in other parishes and held in West would have be transported back home at the expense of the state. See me I say? So, them have to deal with it detainees them who charge under the SOE. Them have to take them back to them wherever them parish may be. And you see me I say a lot of work this so. Alright, so we'll move on now. Unruly man. GAZA picking it. POPCAAN. I tell you man, I tell you say yo. Hey, hold on. Bounty Killer and Vibes Cartel are two general in a Jamaica film music business. The business where nobody wants. Real boss and ground god are the boss them. So I say, I'm tell you that. Anything then the man they touch, any artist, wife he touch, any artist then the man they put to the front foot, I road, and me fi tell you. You see what I say? So yo, I have to salute the general them, you know. So see it prefect, you know. And Unruly, aka POPCAAN, alright. Fixtape, you know. The dancehall superstar's latest mixtape is the best of every facet of his work. From slow wine ballads to summer headbangers. It's a testament to his place at the forefront of the genre. The version of POPCAAN's newest project, Fixtape, that's on major streaming platforms, is a star-studded 19-track project that in many ways mirrors the music that the artist born Andre Sutherland has released over the last 6 years. It's dancehall that is aware of global trends, while still serving up tracks to the loyal core of listeners that have been around since he was a young protege under the tutelage of Vibes Cartel, GAZA. That myself from first man, GAZA pick me man. What else? Yeah. There are appearances from the rising Jamaican singer Jada Kingdom, POPCAAN's former GAZA teammate, Tommy Lee's father, Frenchman Montana, and Drake, whose over imprint released Fixtape. There are peaks and valleys that see Poppy go from slow whining headbanging to a handful of uplifting ballads that detail his ascension to dancehall royalty. But experience Fixtape in all of its glory. Listen to the 90-minute, 30 plus track version that exists as a singular mix, handled by the popular sound system Chromatic on POPCAAN SoundCloud. It is the best way to fully engage with and assess POPCAAN's stellar range, which encapsulates the dancehall of the past, present, and future. In its mixed form, Fixtape is framed as an epic tale in which POPCAAN shared moments along his route to dancehall's most prominent torchbearers instead of starting with the self-produced chill. The SoundCloud version begins with melodramatic piano strokes almost reminiscent of the theme song to The Young and Restless. Those key hits grow into a symphonic instrument adaptation of POPCAAN's 2011 hit Only Man Show and soon after, the first two non-poppy voices you hear are a drop from incarcerated icon Vibes Cartel and audio of Drake's praise at the first Unruly Fest in December 2018. Though even novice POPCAAN listeners already, hold on, I'm not go forward and so I'm saying I can explain that part. So the album set up in a way where the boss kick it off with Young and Restless music scene. You see what I say? Beat it's crazy thing. And then in grow it, in play it out and make it, in change it out in the only man show. Yeah. So the only man show and the Young and Restless and then in Japanese piece, general, the Gaza vibes cartel and peace from Drake, you know? So the boss I give them a piece of beer. Yo, that one authentic. Nah, like him just a blending a little bit and where him a come from, where him have been through, and where him at now. I just some see it. Yeah. So I say, so continue now. Though even no Vice POPCAAN listeners already know these affiliations. Starting the project in this way is like flexing for the mirror, a moment of self-affirmation before proving it to the world. So it makes sense that the first song on the version of the tape, Kill Them Crazy, is POPCAAN Chinese and that Nazan Diddy's Trackmasters produced classic 8 Me Now, the perfect fuck whoever don't like it jester. You can oh, alright. Unlike Popcorn's earlier, more conventional release, Fixtape is an all access pass inside contemporary dancehall that explores how its reach spans across much of the global black diaspora. His debut album, 2014, Where We Come From, was guided by an autobiographical narrative and gained the favor of international listeners due to its incorporation of pop leaning production. 4 years later, his second album, 2018 Forever, was mostly comprised of easily listenable stories about pursuing love, interest, and spiritual favor he believes the Almighty has best bestowed upon him. At the tail end of 2019, he released Vanquish, a low stakes inaugural over release that, if dropped this year, would have followed the new in quarantine trend of being a deluxe version of Forever. So when I say, so right now they must say, yo, this is one of the baddest thing you ever do in our lifespan so far. You mean, Papi? GAZA pick me, big up yourself and roll it. Yeah, I be the man who you be today. Still I support the thing. Alright. Fixtape has elements of each of those releases. There are plenty of breezy, wine-inducing tracks like those that help Popcorn break through to non-Jamaican markets. Twist and turn with production from DFA's in 1985, responsible for One Dance and Hotline Bling. Feels like it could be Popcorn's breakout international hit. Where if it were not for Corvin Team Summer, where if it were not for Corvin Team Summer, the song likely would have enjoyed a work or one dance type of run at clubs, bashments, and day parties. And some love it, he recruits singer Jada Kingdom for a seductive duet. By the time you get to the end of the project, Popcorn Signature and Balance Severe serve as beautiful send-offs and Bank and God. He is distrustful of friends and family but also reflective. My Way Close is the project where he sings, "We used to suffer, now every day we celebrate. No money can ever make we segregate. Dog man I come from sardine but nowadays a steak," while proclaiming that he is ready to accept all blessings. But in between the bookends are songs that demonstrate why Fixtape is arguably Popcorn's strongest offering yet. If you follow Popcorn on Instagram, then you are well aware of how much his everyday life feels like a reality show. Riverside excursion with friends, hilarious interaction with his mom, Miss Rona, a clear indication that community peers, collaborators, family, and beyond is crucial to his well-being and that he never wants to be away from it. Before Fixtape, his ethos was never really displayed in the music, but at every turn of this project, you feel like you are either inside of the studio session or in an actual dancehall experience this firsthand. Contemporary Jamaican music stars like Prodigy, Lila Icon, in throughout while members of the Caribbean diaspora like Jiggy Scano and Casanova show up to let Popcorn know just what a living legend he is. When whoever is on the mic hits their stride and wows everyone else in the room, you can hear the shouts of their peers in the background as traumatic wheels tracks back to their beginning. And when Popcorn goes over beats from stateside peers like Meek Mill's Uptown Vibes, The Baby's Rockstar or Noor Classic Nothing, you get a peek at his taste outside of the Jamaican music sphere. Fixtape suggests a guide for contemporary dancehall artists who, unlike Popcorn, rarely ever drop full-length projects and how to cater to their base while simultaneously amplifying their voices internationally. It also challenges hip hop artists in the States to get back to their underground roots for the sake of fun. Before this, album Popcorn and Loose Track Popcorn acted separately. And the albums came to the love songs, the songs that people who found Caribbean music through Drake could get down with. Loose Trap Popcorn ups on popular rhythms, gives you gunman tunes, and doesn't care about who outside of Jamaican diaspora gets it. But here we get both, and it's the best way to experience the full depth and grand scale of Popcorn. You see me I say? So right now, Popcorn, I do it, yeah, I do it, my family. I mean, a good school I come out, he was the prefect, world boss. Cartel, yeah, Papi, family, everybody, big up on yourself. So I say, do remember to like, subscribe, and share and comment, and we will be coming to you with more info and updates.